So welcome back to the social class. Today for class 7, today we'll discuss the chapter 4 and that will be the air. So many times and you may be already study in the lower class, or many times you may be heard about the air. When we talk about the airs are the mixtures of the gases, either in the forms nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, or any other type of the gas. So as per that, we have to go now on chapter 7 on air. The first topic, that is the composition of the atmosphere. In the previous chapter we studied like lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and atmosphere. Today basically we have to be concentrate on the atmosphere. What are the things are there? When it refers to the atmospheres are surroundings of the air or blankets of the air. That's we refers as the atmosphere. The air we are breathing now, the plant air which they are breathe. Like you may already study in the lower class, the photosynthesis. In the photosynthesis we already studied, like human beings breathing what? Oxygen. We are releasing carbon dioxide, and plant absorb the carbon dioxide and releasing the oxygen. So that's how we are sustained in this life. So as for the past topic, there is the compositions of the atmosphere. There are varieties, that means varieties means many type of the gases are found on the atmosphere. So as per that, we have to be studied like the from this land, that means lithosphere, to the above that means what we get there and how we are make a differentiate on the layer of this atmosphere particularly. So I wrote on here like on the lithosphere. So from this lithosphere, it may go layer after the layer. So before it reach to the layer, as I mentioned and as I wrote on the whiteboard, that the compositions of the air on this earth, the 78% are the nitrogen, 21% is the oxygen, and 1% only there, that is the mixtures of the other gases. So these diagrams are very important here because the nitrogen, so you may feel that we are breathing the oxygen, so the nitrogen percentage are more there. How it's come? But the nitrogens which we are breathing, actually that it's need for the plant to make their manure. The plants are absorbing that nitrogen, especially the type of the bacteria are there which they are composite those nitrogen and make their own food, and after that they are releasing the oxygen. So as it's written that 78% are the nitrogen and 21% are the oxygen, and only 1% of the airs are the mixtures of some other gases. So as for the layer of the atmosphere, so we'll go from the bottom to the top. So suppose this is the lithosphere where we are living, and after that the first layer, that is the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. So now when we see there, especially from the lithosphere, from where we are living, so from here if you go up there up to the 13 kilometer, that is the troposphere, and that layer is known as troposphere. So that where the troposphere and stratospheres are meet, this is known as tropospause. That means after this one layer, the another layer will be there, but between that the line will be there. That is known as tropospause for these two lines. So on troposphere, the 13 kilometers are there from the land. Again, when we go to the next level, that means on the higher than that, that is the stratosphere. That is up to the 50 kilometer. So most of the activities like snow, like the condensations of the rain, so those mostly we found on the troposphere. But when we go to the stratosphere, from the land till the 50 kilometer above there. So that there the most of the activities are there, like aeroplanes are flying there, and especially yes, aeroplanes are there, and that's our need, like the ozone layer. You maybe heard about it, the ozone layer, which are basic the blanket of the ultraviolet rays which they are come to the earth, which are releasing from the sun. So if you go to the higher than that, there we found the mesosphere. The mesosphere from the lithosphere, that means from the land, when we go up there until the 80 kilometer and above that, that's we refer as the mesosphere. And when we go more higher than that, there we found the thermosphere. In thermosphere, mostly like the radio signals are found there, the satellites are there, especially which from the land till go higher, that is the 80 to 400 kilometer. So most of the radio signals like satellites, so mostly we found on the thermosphere. And the last layer, that is the exosphere. And this thermosphere are also known as ionosphere. So in the when we go to the above that, the last layer, that is the exosphere. Here mostly we found the all the object like in a gaseous form, like heliums are there. So many types of the gas are there, especially on this exosphere. So these are the old part which are the come under the compositions of atmosphere as per the ground level to the go in higher and the highers. Now they will come to the next, that is the weather, climate, and above that like the wind. So what are that factor, the natural factor which make to be changed to us? Like you maybe heard that today weathers are very bright, today weathers are the rainy, today weathers are sunny. So how they are changing there, and what are the important factors there, how the temperatures are rising. And sometimes you maybe say that today we feel very hot, sometimes you maybe say that today we feel very cold. So mostly when we say, we directly say that today the sun is not there, that's why we feel cold. Today is over bright, so due to that cause we are feeling warm. So all those things are come, especially the one after another, that is come under the weather, climate. So the things we will go for the another class. So for today, that much only. That means the compositions of atmosphere and the layers of the atmosphere. So after this video, if you have any doubt which you want to ask me, that you can be ask me in the WhatsApp or by the call. You can ask me on regarding all those points. But I didn't read the line by line of your textbook. That's why some of the point, that means for some examples may be missing out there. So once you are read it very properly, and after reading, if the doubts are come out, then you can be asked me. So it will be better, because I have only to be covered the important topic which are need and which are difficult to be understand for you. So that's why I only try to be elaborate the main topic, so which are given in your textbook. But inside you have to be read it more there. After reading, just you have to be underline all the important point, and you can be asked me. For today, thank you that much.